Hi, hello everyone who's watching this stream. I am Coach Sette, and I am one of the coaches from Makeup Science Asia. And today we're going to do a session from one of our students or with one of our students, Maria. She is enrolled in our very personal online makeup class. That's your Boss Babe class. So if there's anyone interested in watching, if there's anyone interested watching this stream, feel free to send us a message on Facebook or Instagram or send us an email at info@makeitscienceasia.com. So before we start, let me just tell you that, of course, we ask the permission of the student if she wants to or if she's game to have her session streamed. And of course, this is her fourth session. This session's function or purpose is primarily to assess, for us to assess the student if she's learned enough or if she needs more like work on different applications and theories on makeup there. And the coaches are also like in the backstage of this stream. So yeah, if there's any one of you who's watching the stream during the rebroadcast or live, just feel free to join in on the conversation. And shall we? So now I'm going to bring in Maria.
Hello, guys.
Hello, Maria. There. So Maria is going to apply her makeup based on what she's learned from us. Okay. And actually, we have a peg right here. Let me just show them, Maria, before you start. Okay, sige. So Coach Abby is going to show the photo. So how are you doing, Maria?
Oh, I'm doing great, and yeah, basically, maybe I'm doing great now. No, just so happy that this is my last day with you guys. Not
Me.
that I want to let you go. I have
Mhm.
like high expectations that I will continue to have more sessions with you guys.
Yes, definitely. And of course, our support doesn't really stop here. If you have any more like further questions with regards to beauty, like hair, makeup, anything, you can just continue to message us, and of course, we'll help you. It's part of the it's part of the coaching still. So the peg is on the upper
Yes,
right hand
please.
corner. Uh, yeah. So let's start, shall we? Okay,
Yeah,
so
sure.
Maria's already put on her base makeup. She's perfected the application of the base makeup, so I didn't really see any need for her to apply her base makeup during tonight's or today's session. So she's just going to do her brows, her eyes, and her face makeup. Well, of course, lipstick as well, but that's already like pretty self-explanatory, right, Maria? So let's start with your brows first.
All right, my brows.
Mm-hmm. Maria's brows are tattooed, so she just needs a little more filling in on the sparse areas.
Yeah, hold on. So the last
Go
time
ahead.
you advised me to just use a what is this again? It's it's I, I'm sorry, the brow gel.
It's
That's what
a
it's
tinted,
for.
yes, it's a tinted brow gel.
Since my eyebrows
Okay,
are
so you
already
just need to brush it through your eyebrow hairs because, as I've mentioned, they're already tattooed on, right? So,
yeah
what
yeah.
does your tinted brow gel do again, Maria?
I'm sorry, Seth. I'm sorry, I didn't get that. What did you say?
What does your tinted what does your tinted brow gel do again, Maria?
It will just fill in the whatever that is like whatever space or yeah space basically from my eyebrows. That's
Yeah.
yeah. Because like what you said
Mm-hmm.
before, brows are already embroidered.
Well, to add to that, uh-huh.
Yeah, to add more light
Yes.
to the eyebrows.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so your tinted brow gels as well as your brow soaps and even the clear ones actually, they set the hairs in place and they thicken every single hair strand of your eyebrows, making your eyebrow look thicker. So despite the pigment already tattooed on her skin, Of course, there's some dimension going on because of our eyebrow hairs, right? So using untinted brow gel just to secure those hairs in place would definitely still benefit you. I'm actually envious, so I'm gonna put on some brow soap as well. Guys, if there's like for the viewers, feel free to join in on the class. If you have any beauty related questions, just feel free to comment them down below. So I'm also just brushing my eyebrow hairs upwards. I'm using a brow gel, and Maria, our boss babe student, is using a tinted brow gel. Adrille Mark Pilario, hello, good afternoon. Yung foundation ko po match sa skin or face ko, pero sa forehead area ko, gray siya. Right. So, Adriel, um, one of the reasons is because your skin or your skin tone probably isn't as even as it should be. And well, the your forehead area might also be acidic. So when we say acidic kasi, that's the tendency of our foundation, our concealers and other makeup products to change its color through time that you're wearing through the time that you're wearing it. So it can either go lighter or darker depending on which kind of acidity or like depending on the acidity of your skin there. So one way that you can address that if it goes gray is you can actually like use a lighter shade of foundation. I know it's pretty extra or excessive, but you can use a lighter shade of foundation on that area, or you can use like a different or you can use a powder right here to just to even out the skin tone.
Or, like what Coach said a while back, you can always just make habol. Like if she said that one of the reasons why your foundation appears different on your forehead compared to the other areas of your face is because your skin is not even. So sometimes people have trouble picking just one shade of one shade of foundation because they don't know different areas of your face. So what you can do is to just set with a pigmented powder so that everything's even. As long as it's not terribly gray, it's fine. So you can just put, because this is an area where you would usually put bronzer, pressed powder that has a little bit of tint there. So I hope I answered your question, Adriel. Feel free to comment more questions.
Okay, so Maria, the next step is to clean up your eyebrows a little. So let's use your concealer and your concealer brush.
Okay.
Just to highlight it and make it pop even more. So as you clean up your eyebrow, you're going to brush it against the outline of your eyebrow right here, and then drag it down all the way to your eyelid, just to prepare your eyelid for the next step, which is your eyes.
Sure.
Remember putting the some base on before your eyeshadows.
I need a concealer or this primer.
Ah, for your eyelid. All right, you purchased a primer. Okay, sige. So let's just clean up your eyebrow using a concealer and the concealer brush, and then you put your eyeshadow primer on your eyelid.
Okay, I got that. Give me one more.
Yeah, go ahead. Chloe Ranch. Hello po. What's the best eye makeup for hooded eyes? Hi, Chloe. Yeah, so as you can see, I have semi-hooded eyes right here. I have very limited eyelid space. So what I do is I just apply the eyeshadows a little bit higher than how I normally apply it on other eye shapes. In a bit, as Maria and I are going to, or as Maria and I are going through the eyeshadows, I'm going to explain them how to do your eyeshadows for hooded eyes. Okay, so let's clean up our eyebrow, Maria. it's easier to use a concealer brush like this one. Remember from the ones you purchased? Ayan, perfect. Okay, so you're just going to line that like so. There. So this would clean up your eyebrow and highlight it. Highlight it.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah. If Chloe is still watching, so the reason why we put the eyeshadows a little bit higher than how they normally put it or how we'd normally put it is because our fold for hooded eyelid people like I like ours like us there. So our fold right here eats up most of that space. So just to compensate for that eyelid space, we're going to apply that a little higher, almost here.
Hey, we have a question from Earl. So Earl's asking, ano pong magandang concealer? I guess he's asking because right now you're priming your lid. Although Maria has an eye primer, I think Seth, you're probably using a concealer. I'm not really sure. But to answer your question, Earl, you have a lot of options for concealers actually. There are a lot of drugstore brands locally available, easily available even in the Philippines. I'm so sorry for the camera. What the? Yeah, but anyway, yeah. Oh no. Anyway, I made it worse. But anyway, I'll clean that up later. So if you want a good concealer, if you want something that's full coverage, the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer is a really great concealer to have. It's very easy to apply. It has a very soft doe foot applicator. Maybelline Fit Me is a good option as well for Pinoys and Pinays. And just for context, if ever you're gonna purchase concealer, choose two shades. One that is near your close to your skin tone, not near, close to your skin tone, so you can use it to conceal. And then another one would be something lighter than your skin tone, so you can use it to liquid highlight. There, I hope I answered your question. Anybody else who has a question, just comment them down below.
There. So right now, Maria is already priming her eyelids. You actually have two options for creating a base for your eyeshadows. You can either use a concealer or an eyeshadow primer like what Maria is using. So the reason behind putting a base for your eyeshadows is, of course, our eyelids also have our or also highlight our eyelids also have natural oils such as your sebum, okay, much like the rest of your face. So when your natural oils penetrate through the eyeshadows, it would create patchiness, and some of the pigment of your eyeshadows will lose or will be removed throughout the day that you're using them or you're wearing them.
Ta-da! Oh,
Ta-da! Okay, so what's
I
next, Maria?
All right. So we're going to put that transition eyeshadow. Transition? Is it?
Yes, you are, girl. Okay, before that, Maria, we're going to have to set your eyeshadow primer first with a powder. As I mentioned before, you can, once you've mastered blending, you can actually skip the setting your base with powder. But since we're just starting, right? Better if you set with powder first.
Okay, so we're going to put a powder which is right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hello, Just Josh TV. Hi, everyone. I hope you are all doing great. That's so sweet of you, Just Josh TV. We also hope you're doing great. Princess Blanche is asking, paano po kung pataas yung eyebrows? Ano po pwedeng gawin para di maging pataas? You mean ito bang slant na to ng eyebrow mo, Princess?
I think what princess means, let me just butt in. I think what princess means is if your brows are too arched. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, you can pull it off. If your brows are arched, it might be arched for a reason. It might be better for your face shape. But you can always, you're at liberty to reshape your brows, right, Seth? So you can always conceal the top or shave a little bit off the top so your brows can be straighter. Because me personally, I have a lot of hair here, but I trim it sometimes so my eyes can be a little bit flatter. It takes a lot of practice to get the right eyebrow shape for you. So you're gonna have to keep redoing your brows. So I hope I answered your question, Princess. Just go ahead and comment down below if you have any more questions. Nika from YouTube is asking, what's the best hack to cover black circles? Where, like what we would always say, there are different intensities of black circles. Like mine is, they're a little bit puffy. Am I still on? But there are times, like if you have clients that have really dark under eyes, I know Maria would be familiar with Indians, right?
Yeah.
So if you have really dark circles and it's really terribly dark, then you're gonna need like an orange corrector first before you put concealer on top of it. If it's just a light dark, there, Set's holding it. So you can use a peachy or a salmon concealer. So that's something we teach during the class. Another question from Beatriz. May we know what are you up to now, Maria?
Oh, I'm
She's
up
still
to
setting
not.
her primer.
Oh, I. Oh, I'm
With
putting the
powder.
powder. So basically, Seth told me that after putting eye primer, you have to apply a light powder. It's like an eyeshadow, but it's some way very light, something like that. That's what she told me.
Yes. Okay, so perfect. Now we can move on to your actual eyeshadows. So the photo or the peg that we're going to follow is Coach Abby. Can you pull it up here? So while Coach Abby's still pulling it up, let me just show you guys. So this is what Maria is going for. So it's a really pretty blue smoky eye right there. So um, from our sessions, I've explained to her what a smoky eye there. Okay, perfect. What a smoky eye is. So for the viewers out there, a smoky eye is called a smoky eye because it mimics the appearance of smoke, where the color is mostly saturated down at the bottom and then it feathers out into some sort of lighter color or even transparency up top, almost to your eyebrows. Okay, so Maria, you can put on your transition shade now. Go for something that's a warm toned brown.
Bear with me.
Right. So I'm actually also going to apply the eyeshadows right now. And for I'm sorry, I forgot the name of the person who asked for the hooded eye question. There. So this is how you do it. I'm now picking up my transition shade with a with a fluffy blending brush, like so. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to apply that higher than the natural crease line. So somewhere right here. Okay. Maria, do you need help with choosing your shades? Or are you good?
I think I need help.
Alright, so you can send me a photo of the palette that you're using. You need something that has browns and blues in it. So the Beauty Glaze one, it has this really pretty blue shade, and then you also need like a warm brown shade.
Uh, Let me take a quick photo of it. Right?
Yeah, go ahead. So that's what we do when we're doing our online classes, guys. If our student needs a little help with choosing the shades for the class, we ask we asked her to send a photo, and we marked the palette. Sige. So Maria, let's use in the other here.
Right. So while you guys are deciding what color to choose, they're talking on right now. Let me just answer some questions. So what are your tips for oily skin? So Beatrice, there are a lot of tips for oily skin, especially if, being oily skin is due to a number of reasons. Like it can be genetics, it can be because of the products that you're using, it can be because of the have an oil blotting sheet to help you retouch all throughout the day. And I suggest you also get a mattifying primer to help control the oil, something with silicone like dimethicone, something like the LA Girl Pro Prep Primer. That's a really good option. Also, if you didn't know yet, to all of you watching right now, if your oil is dehydrated, not because it needs that moisture. So moisturize and oil is different.
All right. So Maria is now going to apply her transition shade. I chose two warm brown shades of eyeshadows for her, and I asked her to mix those shades up. So when we say we're going to mix your eyeshadows together, you're essentially just going to pick up your eyeshadow shades right there and then mix them onto your blending brush. All right. So Maria, I can't see what you're doing.
Oh,
It would be
okay.
nice if you can center at the camera or
Oh,
at the
okay.
frame.
How do I maximize myself? Okay. Hold
Okay.
on.
All right. So that's your transition shade. Please, ayan. Mhm. You're doing great, Maria. Don't worry.
All right. I'm just going to find out how do I maximize my screen for you guys so I can see myself. All right. There you go. I'm
Sorry.
sorry. It's okay. So you will see all my pores
Oh,
from now. I'm
how
sorry.
would you maximize yourself in the on your monitor? Yeah. Well, it's okay. There. So you just need to do circular motions like I taught you, like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And use a light hand as you go. Ayan, so we're back up. How are you doing, Maria?
I'm okay here.
Try to build up the pigment just so you can really see the color of your eyeshadows.
Like that, and then circular motion.
Putting pigment part of her eyeball in between her eyeball and her skull. Set, on the other hand, has hooded eyes. So
There. Maria, your pigment or your eyeshadow needs to be a little bit more pigmented. So it would be nice if you can build it up some more.
Oh, more darker. All right, okay, no problem. I can do that.
Yeah. We're going to do this heavy, what we call this again? We're going to do this heavy blue smoky eye right here. That's why I'm asking you to build some more of your pigment.
Mm.
Just be careful of your fallout. Remember, tap off the excess.
Yeah.
I have a little. Hmm? Yeah. Okay, so as you're doing that, I'm also going to apply the next step onto my left eyelid just so you know what to do next. Or there. While Maria is applying her transition shade, there, I'm now going to put some more. I'm now going to start with the next step. Of course, I'm going to coach Maria through the next steps. So right now I'm putting a blue eyeliner on just so I can increase the pigmentation of my eyeshadows. Yeah, there you go. So Maria, do you have any questions?
None so far. Okay,
None
I
so
think.
far. Great. Okay, so now I'm blending that blue. There. And now I am going to place that blue eyeshadow on top of the blue eyeliner. Like so. Remember guys to tap off the excess so that you won't have so much fallout. Maria's blue eyeshadow isn't as royal blue as the one from the photo and the one I'm using. But we'll just make do with what we have. right? So most of the Washington students aren't exactly pros, and we teach them how to use their own makeup kits or makeup products. It's in their prerogative if they want to purchase some more products. But yeah, essentially we teach them how to maximize the products that they already have.
So as you can see, guys, they're trying to their peg is a blue eyeshadow, right? So you can go for something monochromatic, like you can use a transition shade that's light blue, or you can go for what Maria and Seth did over here. They use something warmer just to make the whole look warmer. And we have a comment here, a question. Is it okay to use cream foundation po ba if oily skin ako? Well, Clint, in general, cream foundations are harder to blend because they're in solid form. But you can use cream foundation if you have oily skin, if you prime your face properly. Cream foundation would tend to not set or slide as seamlessly as liquid foundation would. So as much as possible, if you want to use cream foundation, especially if you're gonna go for stick foundation, you want to prime your crease first and create like a laminated or extra layer before you apply it on your skin.
Okay, so yeah. Now Maria, get your blue eyeliner and apply it all over your eyelid, just so your blue eyeshadow will be more pigmented, so that the blue in your eyeshadow will peek through even more.
All right, no problem. I can do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Our right. So as I mentioned earlier, Maria is enrolled in our Boss Babe classes. So right now, oh no, the promo just ended actually. So the Boss Babe is worth like 3,000 pesos, and then you get to have coaching. Okay, so you get to learn two different looks and different techniques to create that look. So you can go for we teach our students how to do the proper sequence of makeup and then like change it up a little bit, or just so they can figure out what kind of routine would work for them. And of course, the products, it depends on the products that they already have, or if they want to purchase some more. We just teach them how to maximize the products or the use of their products. And of course, aside from the makeup, we also do the hairstyling, personal hairstyling for our Boss Babe classes there. So Maria, I was able to teach you like French braid and your simple curling, simple straightening. So something that you can also do for your daughter. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. I actually practiced already.
Eee, that's so cute. Did she like it?
Yeah, even so, you have this another coach. Her name is Kai. I don't remember. But I also watched one of her videos. She was
Mm-hmm.
showing like
Mm-hmm.
another French braid. I don't know how it's called. But yeah, whatever that you
Ah,
taught
yeah,
me
the
when it,
Dutch braid. Yeah, the one you just uploaded on TikTok.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but whatever that you taught me, I actually applied it already.
Yes, exactly. That's so cute. Right. So Coach Mikey, she's the one who did the TikTok video on your French braid and your Dutch braid. You just uploaded that yesterday, and as you can notice, we have there are several of us coaches who are definitely like sitting through the entire sessions with our students. We definitely make sure that our students learn from us, and that they get quality education, of course. So Maria, this is how you put on your blue eyeliner as a base for your blue eyeshadow. You're just essentially going to uh, dab that and swipe that all over your eyelid, like so. I'm sorry if I look weird. It's the hooded eye problem thing there. So this added step will give you some sort of more pigmentation for your blue eyeshadow, especially since I saw that Maria's palette isn't as pigmented or isn't as royal as the blue that we want to create. So this just adds a little bit to that. Okay, and then using your finger, Maria, or a flat dense brush, you can spread your blue eyeliner evenly all throughout your lid. So this is your lid space, right? Right there. Okay.
Oh, so I have to put eyeliner first before the eyeshadow.
Yeah, just use your eyeliner like this, like the one I showed you
Uh,
here. Place it all over your eyelid, just so your blue eyeshadow will have something to stick on, and the blue in your eyeshadow will pop out more.
okay, I'm sorry that I forgot to do. Sorry, sorry, I'll do that.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Just make sure that it's evenly distributed throughout your eyelid so that you won't get any patchiness issues.
So Seth is teaching Maria how to continuously build the pigment. I sound so uninterested because I'm not the one doing it and I want to do it. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, so Maria's trying to line. We taught Maria 3 ways on how to do her eyeliner, right, Seth? So you want to educate our viewers on that while we're waiting?
Okay, so before that, Maria, we don't you don't have to line your eyes yet. You need to place your eyeliner all over your eyelid like so.
Oh, okay, okay. All over the
Yeah,
eye.
okay, you get it now. It's some sort
This
of like an added um primer to your eye, okay? Just so your blue eyeshadow's color will be more pigmented, okay? Because I saw your palette and it's not as pigmented as I'd want it to be, okay? So that's why you have to drag your blue eyeliner all the way through your eyelid like so, like what I did here. Okay, and you don't have to tug on your eyelid actually. You can just
okay.
relax it and then place your blue eyeliner all over your eyelid. There, perfect. Okay, and then after applying your blue eyeliner all over your eyelid, what you can do is you can use your fingertip, your ring finger right here, and just
Hmm.
spread that evenly all throughout your eyelid.
Okay, I get that.
Okay,
Okay.
so that you won't have any patchiness issues. My blue eyeliner has some sort of glitter in it, but it doesn't really matter. There. So while Maria is doing that, Coach Abby is right that we teach our students 3 eyelining techniques. So let me just get my eyeliner and my angled brush. Okay, so the my favorite eyeliner actually is the gel eyeliner. I really like the one from LA Girl, but currently I'm using the one from L'Oreal, the Gel Intensa one. So you need, of course, an applicator, a really nice angled brush like this one. Okay, so the first eyelining technique that I teach or we teach is your tight lining. Maria, I'm watching you as you go. Don't worry. Okay, so when you tight line, you're essentially putting your eyeliner on the waterline, on the upper waterline, right here, that soft tissue beneath your lashes. So we want kasi a really defined looking eye, and we don't want that gap showing through our eye look. This just ties up the eyes or the eye look neatly there. So what you can do is you can tilt your head back a little, raise your eyebrows, and then gently apply your tight line. Personally, I don't suggest that you use a felt tip eyeliner or a liquid eyeliner onto the tight line or as a tight line because the formulation is way too liquidy that it would mix through your or mix with your tears, and it will just be like a mess if that happens. So you need some sort of formulation that would resist liquids or your tears specifically. So a gel eyeliner or a pencil eyeliner will do. All right. So Maria, you've already placed your blue eyeliner there.
Yeah.
So now pick up your blue eyeshadow from the Beauty Glazed palette. Or no, the Focalier palette that you have,
Okay.
if my
Okay.
memory serves correctly.
That's correct. Okay.
Okay.
This
Right.
one.
So pick it up using your flat, fluffy brush, like so.
This one.
Let me see. Yeah, that one. Perfect. And then you can spritz it with a mist. Remember
Yeah.
that technique that I taught you?
Yeah. 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 You
Just to
talked about it.
amplify the pigmentation and of course the shimmer as well of your eyeshadow. I'm using the Morphe one, so I don't really need that much spritzing there. And then you're going to tap that, Maria. You're going to tap your blue eyeshadow onto your blue eyeliner, like
Okay.
so. As you tap it in, you're also going to do small circular motions up until your crease line, right there,
Okay.
there. So again, while Maria is doing that, the next eyelining technique that we teach is your lash line liner. So essentially, you're just going to line all throughout your lash line, like so, very, very close to the lash line. I'm just going over the eyelining techniques very quickly because I already taught Maria this. Right, Maria?
Yes. Yes. You taught me. Like what I said earlier. I also applied it.
Yep.
Anything that I learned from you guys, I apply it.
And anything she sees from our makeup buffet, she buys.
Anything
Which
that
isn't, which is not required of our students. Maria's just like that. She's a makeup enthusiast, really.
it's not required. So even of those LA girls. See, I even have that LA girl because I saw Abby use it. Sales sales stock manager.
Sales stock manager. Okay. So
L
Maria, I'm
LA
guessing that
girl.
Coach Abby, can you like do the equal frame size, please, so I can see Maria. Fine. Thank you so much. You're the best. Okay, so Maria, you're going to have to blend the blue eyeshadow onto your transition shade. As you can see, this is the unblended blue eyeshadow. There's a harsh edge between between those two colors, and this other eye is actually quite blended already.
Okay, I get it.
Okay, so we need to blend those two colors together using the same brush that you used for the transition shade that you applied.
Okay, I get it. Let
Okay?
me just.
Yeah, go ahead. So for our viewers out there, when you blend your eyeshadows, it really is a lot of back and forth between the brushes that you use. Like from the transition shade brush to the lid brush.
You two are starting to look alike the more that I stare into the screen. Whatever, you are pretty. Anyway, to those of you guys watching, while they're finishing up their makeup, let me just tell you that this is the Boss Babe class. So this is not the professional class. This is just a personalized class for those of you guys who want to learn how to do makeup for yourselves. So we're gonna teach you like a basic look, a natural look, and something glam. And then at the end of your session, you're gonna do something like this. We're gonna give you a peg, challenge you a little bit to see if you really learned something from us. So that's what Maria and Seth are doing right now. And if you have any more questions, comment down below. To enroll in our classes, just send us a message. We'd be glad to have you on board. All of these classes are online, they're one-on-one, and they're highly personalized.
What Coach Abby said. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so class, really? I'm that kind of teacher. So guys, right? Maria, how are you doing with your eyeshadows? May I see?
Why does my eyes look like this?
There.
Okay, then
Can you go a little bit closer to the screen just to like that? Okay, you need more blending. Can you do
I'll,
that?
okay, let me do that now.
Uh-huh. Perfect. So guys, our online classes actually we're very flexible. We can adjust to your own schedule. So you choose your own schedule and then we just counter check it through our with our calendar if it doesn't really coincide with other students. But of course we have different coaches handling different classes anyway, so we can have simultaneous classes depending on of course your schedule of choice. So we actually have students coming in at around 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 at the latest, and we still get to entertain them, of course. As for Maria, she prefers this time slot. My problem is with using the right brushes. Oh, si Chona. Hello, Chona. Wait, is this the same Chona as? I'm not sure if it's the same Chona.
It might be a different Chona. So you also have a student named Chona. Well, when it comes to brushes, it's here's the thing with brushes. There are so many available in the market right now. Like you can buy them by set. Some are individually sold, some are locally available, some are not, and some are synthetic, some are not synthetic or animal hair. Some seem like they are animal hair. There's just so many kinds. It's a long, long discussion when it comes to tools and brushes. But all you need to remember, Chona, is you don't need that much. It seems too overwhelming. Like when you're looking at a 30-piece brush set, I'd say you'd be only able to use, like on a daily basis, you're going to need at least, I guess a ceiling would be 10 pieces a day for regular brushes. You're just going to be needing like the special brushes for when you put on glitter or you want to do your winged eyeliner. Ayun, you're just gonna need the basic stuff. So you can watch some of our videos. We show a lot of brushes when we do videos on YouTube.
Yeah, I agree.
Am I? Ayan. To help you out a little bit, Shana, what I usually tell my students is you just need like three different sizes of round brushes and then your flat fluffy brushes and your flat dense brushes. That's the basic eyeshadow brushes that you need. Of course, we discuss it deeper as we go through the sessions, right? And of course, you also need your eyebrow angled brush and your eyeliner angled brush there. So that's the basic ones that you need. But of course, it depends on your use. If you're going pro, if you want to go pro, you need more brushes for different purposes, especially if you're into face paints and different kinds of pigments. So there are different brushes for those. Okay, so Maria, let's just, ayan, okay, perfect. You're blending your eyeshadows. Try to use a light hand, Maria. So when I say light hand, your bristles or the bristles of your brushes shouldn't bend too much. Shouldn't bend around too much like that. And you can hold your brush like what Maria is doing further down the handle, just so you can have that assurance that you're putting a light hand. Huwag kayong manggigigil, guys, with your brushes or while blending. It looks nice.
I'm an A student.
Perfect. All right, Maria, let's deepen up the outer corner some more. So choose a darker shade of brown. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then,
Okay, for me, I'm actually mixing brown and black together because I really want it to be super deep. Okay, so we're just going to place that on the outer corner of our eye. Remember what I taught you, Maria, that like imagine your eye divided into three parts. That's your inner corner, your middle part, and your outer corner. So just apply that deep brown, almost kind of like a black shadow right
uh-huh.
here on the outer corner of your eye, and then start doing small circular motions to blend it.
Okay.
We want this area deep because I remember Maria from
Okay.
our previous session.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, understood.
All right, perfect.
Alright, hold on for a moment. And which brush to use?
You can use a small fluffy brush,
Small fluffy
something like
brush. Oh,
this.
like
It's a round brush as well.
like that.
Yeah,
Like
that's a flat one. You can use a round one.
round one. Like this.
Yeah, that will do.
Is that
And then
a
just
Jeffree Star? God, I envy.
okay, so now I'm just showing Maria how to blend that dark shade up until, on the outer corner. So guys, we want the outer corner a little bit darker. It still depends, of course, on the eye look that you're going for, but if you want to do the basic eye contouring, we want the outer corner darker because the natural contour of our eye is curved inwards in this area. So we just want that deep color or deep shade right there. Okay.
Maria, how do you find the brushes? The one from Morphe.
Oh, it's so soft. Yeah,
They are
it's
soft.
it's legit.
Yeah.
I'm not a makeup guru, so I don't know how to describe all these makeup brushes, but I can only describe it by the way I feel it. So it's not that like, those bristles and whatever, like a toothbrush kind of a thing, but these ones are the soft version. So in your way of explaining it, maybe it's different from the way that I am experiencing it. You're the ones who are
Yeah. And thank
yeah.
you, by the way. I was not able to thank you for the chocolate truffles that you sent.
Oh, that's dark chocolate, huh? So you won't gain weight.
Yay! Perfect. I ate so much.
It's good for keto.
Really? I'm actually thinking of purchasing some more because I really liked it. I think I ate the majority of what you said. I'm sorry, coaches.
And I was told that Abby, you didn't want to accept it.
No, no, no. We didn't have any conversation like that.
No, no. Here's what happened. When you sent it, you used my number to book the Grab. I was out of the office.
Oh, I see, I see. All right, okay.
I was out and about.
Because it's a surprise. I
Well,
don't
you
know.
were so sweet. Thank you so much.
I don't know if I'm. So where will I put this dark thing again? Just until here, right?
Yeah, just until your outer corner.
This long, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
right? Like that. Okay, so when you blend your eyeshadows, you need to do circular motions and windshield wiper motions to make sure that they're really blended together. So you want this kind of gradient looking blending of eyeshadows instead of harsh edges.
Like that.
Okay, so while Maria is doing that, I'm going to teach you guys the third eyelining technique that we usually teach in our Boss Babe classes. And of course, the 101 classes as well, because the 101 class is your basic pro class there. So here's how I do my winged eyeliner. Of course, still using my gel eyeliner and angled brush. What I do is I essentially just let my angled brush do the work for me. I follow the slant of my lower lash line right here and angle my brush like that to follow the slant of my lower lash line, and I just stamp the angled the eyeliner right there, and that's actually the guide to your winged eyeliner already. So all you have to do now is to drag the product in and blend it to the rest of your eyeliner. Easy.
Okay, then I'll blend. Mhm.
You're wearing contacts pala today, Maria.
Yeah, I came prepared for you.
All right. So for those of you who are watching either the live or the rebroadcast, please feel free to join in on the class. We have the other coaches over at our backstage to entertain your questions. I can also entertain your questions. So if you have any beauty related comments or suggestions or questions, just feel free to comment them down below.
Is this
And
okay?
again, this is yes, Maria.
Is this okay now?
Yeah. Okay. You can now deal with your lower lash line.
Okay, then I'll
Okay.
put the
And, sorry.
same dark brown I used.
Yeah, the same transition shade that you used. All right. So as I mentioned earlier, this is Maria's fourth session of her Boss Babe online makeup class, and what we're doing is we're letting her do her makeup based on what she's learned from us from our previous sessions. And we chose a peg beforehand. We're doing this look right here. There. That's why we have this blue smoky eye going on right now. There. And then, of course, since Maria, you enrolled in one of our classes before, right? Like pre-pandemic, way back. Am I right?
Yeah, I enrolled two years ago, but it was a class. It's in a group of class which I enrolled. So it was a very nice experience I had because I was able to learn all the basics also from there. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
and then watching all these videos. So from time to time you watch videos, right? Online, watch that videos.
Mm-hmm.
So that what I've learned before 2 years ago is already like it's already like what's that? It's not the trend now. That's why when you guys offered again this online class, then I enrolled again. And it's also
Yeah. Well, that's the beauty with makeup. It's ever changing. It's really dynamic there. And you wanted to brush your right? Brush your like makeup knowledge.
yes, correct. and it's part of self-love. Self-love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I always tell all my friends that even if we are at home, not doing anything, if we want to make or want to feel good about ourselves, then might as well put.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know with other ladies, but for me personally, makeup makes me feel more confident. So even if I'm just at home, then might as well I want to look pretty also and then look at myself, do some selfie and all that. So it's part of loving yourself also, making or giving more importance to yourself. With this,
All right, so that's an hour. That's an hour, guys. That's the sneak peek of our Boss Babe class. We're all going to continue offline. We're going to continue doing Maria's lashes, her face makeup. We're going to end the broadcast right now. If you have questions for us, go ahead and send us a message or comment down below. We're going to try our best to reply real time to you guys. So again, it's been Seth and Abby with our student, Maria. We're going to
right.
continue offline. I hope you had a great time, guys, and I hope you learned something from Coach Seth. This is Makeup Science Asia. Bye!